Hey guys, welcome to the 5,000 subscribers special Q&A video. Let's get right into the questions. 5 questions for you. What is your favorite video you've ever made? I probably would say definitely my favorite video I've ever made was probably like one of my documentaries. Like if we're talking like something which I really enjoyed the process of actually really making, I think the Ryan Gosling, okay, that's probably a bit, yeah, that's funny. The Ryan Gosling documentary is probably my favorite thing I've made, mainly because that was kind of like where I really started getting the feel of the documentary, but I also have to give a massive honorable mention to my Markiplier documentary, which that was my big project for me, like for documentaries anyway. Like it was like a lot for me. Who's the first person who subscribed to you? I actually don't know. So as far as I'm concerned, the latest person who has publicly subscribed in 2018 was called someone J Plays RB. And there's probably an error in the system because the latest one I'm seeing, the last one I'm seeing is from June 13th, 2018. And when I went through and looked at a lot of the other subscriber counts or the other subscribers or everything, and one of the ones which I noticed, which were on the list, who said April 30th, 2019, is Party Planet Preston, which isn't accurate because I think he subscribed around either October or November 2018. Out of all the YouTubers you covered, who's the worst? Who's the worst? Out of all of them, I would definitely say Mighty Pups Fanboy. And unfortunately, I'm actually saying this between, well, the ways that he used to be and then also the experience I also had during the whole drama in 2024. The whole thing with the copyright strike stuff was really, yeah. How did you meet Party Planet Preston? I met him in 2018 on a Mighty Pups live stream that he did, and it's unfortunately deleted. What is your opinion on Back to the Future? I wanted to make a video on the 26th, but good movies. What is your favorite video game franchise? Forza Horizon. Who is your favorite singer? Charlie Puth. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I think maybe DankPods long-term wise. I mean, there's some other YouTubers long-term wise which I talked about too. But I think short-term wise, there was one that came up. I don't exactly remember the name. How did you meet Dakota, aka Mighty Pups Fanboy? Kind of the same way of how I met Preston, but just different. Was kind of like behind the scenes, but officially I probably could say the beginning point was the Friendship Day stream. Have you ever watched PSP Go Kids? PSP Kids Go? No, I have not. Favorite band? Tame Impala. It's a one-man band. Favorite Bluey episodes? I actually don't watch Bluey as much as I make it out to be, which I don't. What will be a user you'll talk about in your next video? Kind of comes up. Best video you ever made? Probably the Starcatcher video. Do you plan to dye your hair again? After I do get out of the transition in February, I do, it's either gonna be in February or sooner that I will cut my hair. It's probably gonna be by the end of this year where the blonde hair is gonna go away. But maybe at some point again in a few years I will dye my hair again because I wanna let my hair get healthy again before I do anything else. How many iPods do I have? This many. And I can actually count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 iPods in total. And I gotta make sure I gotta be careful with these. I actually forgot about this one that's in box, which I ended up unboxing about a couple of years back and is still in its box, and I wish I didn't unbox this because this would have been sealed and it probably would have gotten more valuable, but still cool. Would you try Trolley Pop? Probably no. How many devices do you have in total, including headphones? I'm just gonna take a rough guess and assume I probably have more than 50 or so devices. I would actually count all of them, but that's a lot of time. Plus some of the stuff is in storage, so I don't want to go through and try to figure out all of it. So I'm just going to give myself a rough estimate of 50 and 60 devices. This next one I can't answer because I've never seen this. And oh yeah, literally you predicted my my thing. Can I get a shout out? Yeah, that's a satire. How would you feel if people made AI art out of Ryan Gosling? It's the same thing if anybody used AI art on anybody else. What is your opinion on DreamWorks Trolls, all the films? I actually haven't seen the third film, but I've seen the first and the second, and it's been a very long time, so probably both 6 out of 10s. Out of every user you covered, who do you think you could survive the day with? Lambo Rock Strikes Back. Because at least he's boring, but at least I could at least handle other than Alex. Thoughts on Minecraft Pocket Edition? I have never played that. Pocket Edition, I don't know. What inspired you to start YouTube? My early motives, and unfortunately I know this from experience, is it was originally getting money and being famous.
My mom wouldn't let me get a reaction, and she told me to delete my YouTube channel, and I ain't doing it. That's the one thing. If I did, then I could have been like, because if I do it, then how am I supposed to get money now?
Unfortunately, 13-year-old me really wanted that so badly, but I think nowadays it's just purely, well, kind of still on the money thing because I'm actually monetized now, and then also more or less just, it's my passion. Favorite SpongeBob episode? Now I can actually pull this out for a joke I've been wanting to do for months. Sponge for Hire, it's actually official. What is my favorite Now That's What I Call music album? Probably 95. Favorite album from Tame Impala? The Slow Rush. The way that it's structured, it's so damn good. It's actually a lot better than Currents. Moving over to Discord, because I got an official Discord server. It's in the link in the description. And first question is, what is your favorite year of the channel and why? I can't say a year in particular. I mean, I would obviously say this year, 2025 is my best year of YouTube because it's just when you kind of know a lot better for the content which you want to do and everything. But I think if it was era, I think I'd say 2022 up to today, mainly because this is when I started to become a lot more serious with my content. It wasn't like just, oh, like kind of just doing content and like, because the content I made back like many years ago was a lot different from just, oh, posting like videos and that stuff. Like I was doing them a lot, but in the sense of a lot as in you didn't have a lot of time, you had time to be able to post, but you also just posted whatever the hell you wanted. So just nowadays it feels a lot more serious. You want to put more time into it, more effort, better thumbnails and so on and so forth to kind of just make yourself like a lot better in a way. I don't know. It's kind of a sense where like just improvement is the massive reason. How do you view your early / first uploads? They were certainly not great, but they were certainly not the worst either. There are some videos in some senses where they are definitely problematic, as I showed in a stream, where certainly some things about me was certainly not exactly in the best of favors for the channel at the time, which is kind of why like I'm happy that I moved on from like how certain things were. And it's like it kind of sometimes makes me wish that I started later in my life of doing YouTube, but in the same sense I wouldn't have the same experience either. How has your vision grown / changed since then? It's changed because I've become more passionate about YouTube. Like I was kind of passionate back then in the early years, like 2018, 2019, but not as passionate in the same way. Like I'm actually trying to do my best for this channel. Like I'm trying my best. A few questions for you. Do you plan to... Weren't you just on YouTube? Do you regret making the Paw Patrol creepypastas? Well, you know, I wouldn't want to retrieve it. That's for sure. I would retrieve it to read it, but then not want to retrieve it to know I would pretty much just cringe at myself. What is your future plans in your cringe-a-thons? Certainly just planning ahead. Like, I don't plan for them. Favorite type of music? Probably pop and alternative music. I'm tired And I haven't decided what I'm doing for part 2. This was part 1, and this part 2 is probably going to be late, so I still haven't decided yet. And thank you all for the questions. I may actually, if you have any more questions in the comments below, probably just comment down below. I'll probably answer them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later when I talk about... Well, Halloween's coming up, so I don't quite know yet. Bye!